Please remove your hats and stand if you're able for the singing of O Canada.
Welcome to Spruce Grove, Grant Fuhr Arena. Puck drop for period one, and we're off and running. Tied up at center, taken by Shigehiro and dumped into the corner. PAC behind their own net. Pressure, they're still back there. Off the wall, and with speed through traffic, 2-on-1 here. Shot, excellent save from VTS. Took that one off the blocker and drops at his feet. He'll cover it up. We'll get a face-off to his right. You're stuck with Dan Bridges today. James has the night off. I believe he's doing a Toronto game or something. Face-off, one forward by Babiuk. Chome will go into the corner for it. Rolls out to the hash marks. Floats to Shigehiro, who puts it off a linesman, and PAC will take that at their own blue line into the corner. Pressure from Babiuk, knocks a man down. Puck loose at the wall behind the net. Out to the point, out of the reach of Chome. And Parrott will go back for it. Victor will cover it as it rolls right into his crease. Face-off won by the Senators. Puck up the wall to Treasure. Pressure there, rolls back behind the net for McLean. McLean off the wall and down the ice. That will be icing. Sure is. And we'll get a face-off to the right. Pardon me, to the right of Victor. Bridges wins the draw, loose puck. McNeil will pick it up, tries to hit Treasure with it. It's behind him. That'll likely be icing again. Sure will. So we'll try that one more time. This time to Victor's left. Bridges wins the draw to Treasure. Crunching ensuing in the corner here. PAC are able to keep it in at the blue line. Loose puck thrown right into center. D to D back and forth. PAC with a shot through traffic into the crest. I believe McLean saw that one and threw it up to the blue line, but still kept in by PAC. PAC behind the net. Pressure there by Hawks. McLean chips it off the glass. Funny bounce to Bridges into the feet of PAC player there and sent out to center ice by PAC, so won't be called off icing. Bridges in there to pressure. He'll strip the puck. Sends it out front. It's off a skate. He'll get it back at the wall. He's got 2 on him, but walks out of there with the puck. Couldn't get it out in front, though. Stick check, and PAC are back the other way. Cross-ice pass with a step on the defenseman. Shot is well wide of the net. Kept in at the blue line. Back to the far corner there and given up to Martin. Martin off a skate, ends up with Braden. Robert up the wall, gets a stick on it, and Carter will pick that up. Bats it off of a stick of his own player, and it stays in the zone. PAC off the half boards. Shot is just wide of the net and high. Face off taken by Chambers, one back to Chaume. Chaume will roll it up the wall for Henry. In the feet, PAC come out with it. Chambers and Chaume giving pressure there. Chaume comes out with it. He's got some speed. Couldn't find Perrin out in front of him, but he'll send it into the zone and Perrin will give chase. PAC back the other way. Centered pass and breakout. Now cross ice with some space. Good stick check there from Parrott. No shot. Finley drops it for Chambers with some speed. He's got Perrin, but stick check at the blue line, and it's back the other way. Save rolls through Victor there into the far corner. PAC will keep it in. Down low to the man uncovered. He bobbles it. Still with possession. Gives it right to Duff. Duff tries to hit Perrin with it, but it's out of his reach. Duff picks up the loose puck, tries to hit Babiuk in front. Couldn't get it through traffic. Duff behind the net with it now, looking for an open stick. Doesn't find it, and ends up on a PAC player's stick, and they're back the other way. Shea with good back pressure there, strips the puck back. It's out in front of Perrin, couldn't control it though. Still battling for it is Babiuk, who rolls behind the net with it. And we got our first penalty call, so it would seem. It's going to be a cross-checking penalty against PAC, I believe. No, looks like it might be Duff going to the box. Yep, it will be number 2. And PAC will get the first power play of the game. La Rochelle and Babiuk up front to kill the penalty here. McLean on defense with Owen Hawks in front of the net. PAC with some room. Centered passes right to Babiuk, and he makes no mistake and sends it all the way down.
Penalty number 2, Peyton Duff. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
PAC wide. Up the ice here on the short side. PAC still with possession all the way back in the other corner. Stripped of the puck by Hawks. He'll throw it out to the blue line, but it's kept in. And given right back to Martin, who sends it all the way down the ice. Babiak gets to it first, giving the PAC Saints some trouble down in their own zone with about a minute left in the power play. Robert keeps the man to the outside. Centered passes behind the player. He'll keep it in at the blue line, however. PAC working the perimeter, trying to make their way into center. Wide with some space. Shot through traffic, over the shoulder. Over the blocker shoulder of Victor. So on that power play, PAC come up with one, and it's a 1-0 game for the PAC Saints. Puck into the home team zone. Shot from out in front as pushing and shoving ensues here. Face off to the left of Victor, won by Bridges to Parrott, who drops it behind the net for Chome. Just off the stick of Oliver, and Bridges digs through there and pushes the puck out to center. Treasure giving chase. PAC back behind their own net. Given to Oliver, tries centering it. It's out of the reach of Treasure, far corner, or north short side corner here. Bridges with pressure at the blue line as well. PAC into Senators territory. Shot, loose puck. It's bouncing, but referee lost sight of it. He blew it down. We'll get a face-off to Victor's right. He was nearly to jump on top of it anyway. So the Senators just slightly on their heels here. Need to pick up one step or half a step here on the PAC Saints to try and get back into this game here. 1-0 for the home team. McLean battling for it in the corner. Chambers steps into it. Finley gets rocked pretty good there. His helmet comes right off. Chambers takes the face off. He'll win that to the wall. Out to the point, kept in by PAC Saints. Shot is wide into the corner. PAC with possession down low. Pressure ensues. Still battling for it. It'll roll to the far corner. Out to the point. Kept in. Pushed back down low. McLean in the corner there battling for it. He's got Chambers with him. McLean tries to flip it forward for Henry. Shot from the blue line and tipped into the corner. Another shot, this time through all the traffic into the far corner. Finley with pressure there. Chambers skates over that one. Martin now in the corner here. Pardon me, Chambers in the corner with McLean. PAC with possession at the far hash marks. Walking in off the side of the net. Back behind. Perrin couldn't get control of it to get it out of the zone. Back in deep. Centering attempt off a skate goes back into the corner. And Hawks will make no mistake on that one. He'll send it the length of the ice. Looks like Perrin and Fuhr will get 2 minutes apiece. Coincidental minors. Babiak wins the draw back to Roberts, but it's given away, and PAC will center it. Just enough of a backhand on it to throw it at Victor. He'll cover it up for a face-off. We'll try this again. Babiak to take the draw yet again. It's one forward. He's got Duff with him. Duff with possession now. 3-on-2. La Rochelle off the far side. Tries to hit Babiak in front. It was behind him. Puck behind the net. PAC Saints give it back to the Senators.
2 minutes for slashing.
Stripped off of Roberts at the blue line there. Babiak makes his way back and presses the puck into the corner. PAC Saints centering. It's tipped out to the blue line. Kept in and dumped down low. Centering pass given right to Duff. Duff with possession now and some space. He'll build some speed. He'll dump it in on net and chase it. PAC Saints trying to break out, give it away. It's back into the corner, however, back on a PAC stick. They'll try again. Chome pinching down. PAC Saints pick up the loose puck and they're through the neutral zone. Number 7 going it alone. He's got some support now. Puck is under the goaltender. And we'll get a face-off as his centering pass gets swallowed up by Victor. Face-off won by the Senators. Parrott comes up with it. He'll chip it up the wall for Shigehiro, who's got back pressure behind him there, but Senators are able to get it out of the zone. PAC back over the blue line into Senator territory. Pressed into the corner by Chome. PAC come up with the puck. Bridges battling for it. Chome back behind the net now with the loose puck. Coots skates away from it, and PAC will keep it down low. PAC out front, shot is high over the glass. And it looks like there'll be a head contact penalty called here against flip the teams around. Face-off one back to the point, but it's tapped right through Ox. And it's a one-on-one here with Oliver Martin. He keeps the man to the outside. The centered pass gets pushed into the corner. PAC Saints still getting to the puck first. Hawks comes away with it now, just out from behind his own net. Gets it to Martin, who sends his pass across for Coots. It's out of his reach. Kept in at the blue line? No, it's not. Dumped out. Oliver Martin will have to chase back for it. He's got pressure. He's tied up. Puck on the wall, loose. Needs support. He got it. Hawks now with it behind his own net. Hawks moving forward with it. He'll get it to Bridges, but slips under his stick, and it's into the zone. Won't be offside. Or icing, pardon me. It's waved off. Puck out to the blue line, kept in. Onto the stick of Bridges, nearly out front, battling for it. That was McLean cutting across and dumping it into the corner. Puck out in front, steered by the goaltender over the far hash marks. Kept in by Shigehiro. Sent back to the blue line. Skips out. Shea makes a nice move around the defender, and he'll carry it in, onside. Bobbled there. I think he's battling for it now in the corner. Yes, he is. 30 seconds to go in the power play here. Chip for Treasure. Down low for McLean. McLean walking to the front. Gets his own rebound. Couple attempts there. Couldn't get it past the goaltender. Coots battling for it in the corner there. Oliver calling for it down low. Carter. And shot comes from McLean, and the goaltender will hold on to that just as the penalties expire. Face-off won by the Senators. Pass across out of the reach of Roberts. It'll come out of the zone. He'll backpedal and sends it across ice for Martin. Up the wall. Looks like Carter Oliver got a tip on it, so there's no icing. Pressure here from the Senators. PAC looking for an outlet pass. They'll get it through the middle. Houle up the middle of the ice. Pardon me, Rain. Off of Rain's skate behind the net. It's a shot from a bad angle. Martin ends up with it. He'll get it to Treasure. Treasure makes a move through a man. Picked up by the Saints. Another bobbling puck. Chambers will pick that one up. He'll push it forward. And that one will be called icing. As it got away from Chambers. We'll have a face-off to the right of Victor. Senators are able to get it out of the zone. Perrin giving chase there. PAC Saints forced to dump it in, and they'll have to clear, although they do it very quickly, and pressure's back on. Puck given to Parrott. He's got two in front of him. Throws it to Perrin. Perrin with a bit of space. Makes a move. Gets to the net. Couldn't beat the goaltender as he was in pretty tight there. Puck turns back to Babiuk. Babiuk gets run into the boards there. Puck goes back to Chome. Chome battling for it. He'll push it down for Babiuk again. Babiuk trying to make a move around the man. He gets pushed off the puck. PAC Saints back the other way now. PAC Saints bombing through the blue line there. 3-on-1 here. The shot is off the near post. Luckily for the Senators, and it remains a 1-0 game. Penalty coming to St. Albert. Pardon me, to Spruce Grove. So the PAC Saints. Interference the call, so we'll go back on the power play. With 6 minutes to play here in the first period. PAC Saints come up with the puck. McLean's able to keep it in at the blue line, but it's straight to a PAC Saints stick and back down the ice. McLean with it now.
PAC Saints penalty goes to number 9, Parker Harrison. 2 minutes for interference.
Out from behind his own net, he'll elect to carry it, gives it away at the blue line. Turnover here now in the neutral zone, 2-on-1, back the other way, short-handed. Victor coming up huge, big save at a really important time of the game. La Rochelle back the other way now with speed. But McLean stepped over first, it looked like. Either that or Bridges at the far end, and we'll have a face-off in front of the PAC Saints bench. take the draw. PAC Saints win that. Possession back to the defenseman, and they'll ring it down the ice. Right on Victor, pushed into the corner. Hawks will pick up the loose puck, pushes it across to Martin. Martin will stretch a pass out in front of Chambers. Chambers with speed, moves right past the player. Great finish, he picks the far corner. And that will be a power play goal for the Senators, it's right back even. Chambers dangerous when given that kind of space and allowed to build speed. And he makes no mistake. 1-1, the game is tied. PAC Saints dump the puck in deep. It's right behind Victor. Pressure there from Martin and Chambers. Coots pushes it back behind the net. It ends up on the far post there. Zebras lost track of it, so they'll blow the whistle and we'll have a face-off to Victor's right. Five minutes to play here in the first. 1-1 tie. Wingers on the far boards there giving the warning. PAC Saints press, and Chome forced to battle for it. It's centered in front, rolls to the point, carried wide and shot from a bad angle. Rolls out to the blue line, pressure from Oliver there, but Saints are able to keep it in the zone. Babiuk battling for it. It ends up on the stick of Chome, but he's still got traffic. PAC Saints not giving up here. Senators having trouble getting out of their zone. Loose puck for Chome. He'll send it cross ice. It's intercepted by the PAC Saints. No icing. They'll bring it back into their own zone. Brody with pressure there. Treasure trying to get it chipped around the body. Senators were able to keep it in momentarily, but now it's back the other way. Loose puck into the defenseman's feet. They'll pick that up and send it back the other way. PAC Saints breaking out of their own zone through the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. McLean first to it. He's got pressure though. Perrin slips in to help him out. Puck is rolled back behind the net. Hawks will pick it up off the wall where there is no one. And PAC Saints keep it in. Shot is wide of the net. Rebound corralled by McLean, pardon me. Kept in again by the PAC Saints. This time it rolls to Victor and he'll cover it up.
What do you guys play, Jackson? KC.
So with about 3 minutes to play here in the first, it's a tag game. Shots are 9-6 in favor of the home team. Bridges will take the draw. He's got Finley with him. And Perrin on the wings. Roberts pops out to Perrin. Perrin gets the puck stripped off of him. Back the other way. Robert gets walked. And it's a shot there. Didn't quite get walked around, but PAC able to get a shot off. And this is the net. We're back the other way. Martin in deep. He'll push it around the wall. Battle ensues. It's chipped to the blue line, but kept in by Robert. Pushed back behind the net. Bridges giving chase now. Up the wall. Kept in by Martin. Intercepted by PAC Saints, though. They're back the other way. Good stick check there from Robert. PAC bobbling the puck. They'll elect to dump it in instead and cover it up as pressure comes. Around 2:30 to play here. Chome behind his own net. It's deflected high and falls in front of Duff. Bouncing puck. He'll corral it and dump it in. La Rochelle giving chase. Rolls up the wall to Parrott. Parrott keeps it in. Onto the stick of PAC Saints players. Roll right to the center line where Chambers will pick that up and send it in deep. PAC Saints to it first. Senators called offside, so they'll have to clear the zone before they can press. PAC Saints out of the zone. Into Senators territory. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. Puck bouncing. And picked up there by Chambers. He'll send it out to the PAC blue line. PAC reloading there. Nearly too many men, but they elect not to touch the puck. Icing waved off. Puck rolled around to Parrott. Parrott will pick it up with a few strides. And he'll chip it through the center to La Rochelle. La Rochelle finds Duff. And Duff, short side, finishes that one off. Behind the goaltender, it's a 2-1 game.
Way to go, Senators!
Excellent bit of passing there from the Senators, and it pays off. Senators pushing forward is Babiak. He'll force the puck down low. Up the wall, PAC Saints. Kept in by Hawks at the blue line. It rolls over to McLean on the far point. His shot deflected. And goaltender bumped into by Babiak. No call. Just under a minute to play. PAC Saints over center. Shot into the glove of Victor. VTS will hold on to that for a face. Left. Carter Oliver in the slot up front. Puck off of Victor there. Loose puck picked up by the Saints. Kept in at the blue line. Shot through traffic. Victor saw that one all the way. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. This time to his right. Again, Bridges will take the draw. We have Martin on defense with Robert. Oliver and Treasure on the wings. Loose puck. Robert forces man off the puck. Loose puck gets pushed forward by Treasure out of the reach of Bridges, but he challenges for it. Senators will push it into the zone. Bounces back out. Battle ensues here. Pushing and shoving continues. Centered pass intercepted by Robert there. He'll send it out of the zone with about 20 seconds to play here in the first. Treasure will strip the puck there. Nearly makes his way into the zone unchallenged. Makes it back to center though, and Robert will dump it in with about 5 seconds to play. PAC back the other way as time runs out for the first period. We'll take a break and see you back here for the second. Welcome back for period number 2. PAC Saints with no draw. Back into their own zone. Pressure from Chambers. They'll dump it into the zone. Straight onto the stick of McLean. McLean leaves it behind the net. PAC picked that up. Chambers strips them of the puck and comes up the ice with it. They'll dump it in and give chase. Perrin bumps his man. Puck is pushed down low. PAC up to the hash marks. Pass out of reach, but left for the captain. He'll dump it in. Rolls all the way around and kept in at the blue line. Pushed down low. Pass into the center. Right in the slot. Shot is wide of the net there. And back out to center ice. Perrin pushes his man off the puck. Henry pressuring there. PAC Saints still with possession. They'll roll it around behind the net. Perrin pressing. Martin will keep that puck in and put it back deep. Henry with a hit there. Babiak gets a piece of it, but it's pushed out to center ice. Martin will have to make a move with it. He sends it across for Robert, who's got pressure. And Robert will push it back to Martin. Martin through center to Perrin. Perrin gets it to Babiak. Babiak able to get in on side. Deflected behind the net. And helmet comes off. And both of them will go, it looks like. Turns out, no, it was just a 4-minute penalty to Perrin for, I believe, head contact. And the clearing attempt is off a face mask. Shot into the glove of VTS. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. My mistake. Face off to the right of Victor.
Our penalty number 11, Finn Perrin. 4 minutes for head contact.
Senators are able to dump it all the way down. Babiak giving chase. Pressure here from Duff. Good pressure from Duff. Puck managed to get to number 11 for the PAC Saints. He'll carry it in. He runs into trouble there, and the Senators will send it all the way back down. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in that penalty to Perrin. Puck rolls out to center. La Rochelle picks that up. He'll give it across to Parrott. Parrott shot on net there. That one counts. Goaltender pushes it into the corner. PAC Saints miss their pass. Loose puck into the feet of Chome. It rolls to Parrott. And he'll send it up for La Rochelle. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Nice pass to Babiak. Off the post was Babiak's shot. Nice attempt on the shorthanded penalty kill. Babiak chasing now. PAC Saints out into center ice. PAC will dump it in. No one chasing, though, and Chome will go back for it. He's pressured slightly, but gets it out of the zone. And it'll come all the way down. La Rochelle likely to get to it first. The goaltender rolls it up around the wall, and Chome will step into it. That's another shot that counts. Out in front to Bridges. 2 minutes remaining in that penalty to Perrin. Bridges and Coots out front to penalty kill. Puck intercepted there. Kept at the PAC Saints blue line. They'll have to retreat into their own zone. Passes onto the stick of Chome, and he'll send it all the way down. Coots intercepts the clearing attempt. Pass to Bridges with space. He'll walk around. Nice backhand around the goaltender as he walks the defenseman as well. And it's a shorthanded goal. Senators up by 2. PAC's so bewildered they can't even play music. The silence is deafening, isn't it? Okay, so with 16-12 to go here in the second, it's 3-1 for your Sherwood Park Senators. Face-off won by Bridges. Hawks will throw the puck forward. And Bridges with a jump in his step, he'll press. PAC Saints will skate onto the loose puck in the neutral zone. Shot through traffic. Victor gets most of it. Loose puck in front is handled by Coots, kept in by PAC at the point. Cross ice pass, still on the power play for another minute 25. PAC stepping in. Puck pass to the point is behind the man. Great pressure from Bridges again. He'll pull the puck away and battle. Gets it stripped off of him, but it rolls right to Coots. Coots now will take an attempt at it. He'll keep battling. PAC Saints back the other way now with possession. PAC will dump it in with no options to the net. Back down low. That shot is wide of the net and high. Breakout pass here for Oliver out in front of him. Carter steps into it off the goaltender. A nice try. And still on the penalty kill for 30 seconds. PAC Saints back the other way. Shots off a shin pad picked up by PAC. Bobbled though. They couldn't get a shot off. It bounces off Victor and it's cleared out. Another opportunity for Carter here on the breakaway. This time off the blocker of the goaltender. Good save. Nice try by Oliver. PAC reeling a little bit here on this penalty kill as it nears the end with only about 5 seconds left on the clock. PAC will keep it in. No, it steps out for Perrin. As he steps out of the box, he'll hold on to it, gets a shot off, and goaltender are able to make the save there. Pressure still from Perrin. Joined by Treasure as well, and he's got a bit of room to move. He'll drop it for Perrin or for Martin on the scissor. And PAC Saints will pick up the loose puck on the side of the net and make their way back the other way. Martin steps into that player, separates man from puck, and the loose puck will roll down. He'll pick it up with some pressure. Nearly gave it away. He's got two more out in front of him. Loose puck rolls to center and it's sent back into deep territory behind Victor. PAC pressing now. Puck tied up behind the net. Martin has it stripped behind PAC with a bit of space. Back to the point, kept in. Shot through traffic is wide of the net. Off the side of the net. And PAC will move back into the corner. Up the wall to the hash marks. Dump down low. Still now in a little deeper in the corner there. Rolls back up the wall. Still a battle ensuing here. And PAC will come out of the corner with it. Pass across with a shot wide of the net. Rolls back behind the net. PAC first to it in the corner. Centering pass is deflected by Victor, I believe. And Chambers is able to get to it. He's got Perrin in front of him, and he's got Oliver streaking to the net. Needs to take a shot. He does. And there will be a late call on Perrin. He's going to go back into the box. See what that was for, but So a 2-minute penalty to Perrin. Senators win the draw, send it all the way down. Babiak giving chase, puck loose. La Rochelle gets a stick on it. PAC are able to recover up to center. They'll find an open man at the Senators' blue line. Victor ready for the shot. The loose puck rolls in front. It's pushed out and gathered up by Parrott. He'll send it all the way down.
Short part penalty number 11. Finn Perrin.
That's it.
2 minutes for slashing.
Slashing penalty, yep. Offside the call here, and the whistle blows. We'll have a face-off in front of the PAC bench. The PAC penalty box stunned by that call again. No music. Brody takes the draw. Duff takes the draw. He'll win it forward to center ice. Now giving pressure. PAC Saints with possession in the neutral zone. They'll walk it in. Kept to the outside by Hawks and Duff. PAC back to the point. Now back to the half boards. They'll reverse it to the other side. Pressure from Finley there. Battle ensuing here on the wall. Loose puck. Covered again, and battle for it again ensues. Rolls out to Finley. Finley takes a second, couldn't get it off, and now loose puck is bobbled and sent across in front of the net. I think it's deflected as it rolled into the corner. Finley tries again to get it out. I think it was kept in again. It was. This time, McLean will make no mistake, and it's out and all the way down behind the goal line. Pressure from Duff on the defenseman. Pass is made to the PAC Saints blue line, now with speed carried into Senators territory. Kept to the outside, however, puck will be dropped in the corner and Perrin will step out of the box as that penalty expires. Martin has the puck stripped off of him. Duff will recover it, send it to red line. And PAC will dump it in off Shea McLean, who tries a stretch pass. It's right on the goaltender, so no icing. And pressure from Senators fans. Not too happy with the slash from the goaltender. They're going to have a talk with him, it looks like, but no penalty, unlike Perrin's last penalty where it was immediate. Bridges to take the draw here, left of the PAC Saints goaltender. He'll win it forward. Pushes it into the corner now. He's got possession. He's got one on him and one watching. Coots centers a pass, and we're going to get an even up call here. Rain's going to go to the box for 2. Bridges wins the draw. Coots will send it back to Martin, but it was just under his stick. Senators will have to regroup. Martin to Hawks. Back to Martin. Martin puts it on the stick of a PAC player, but gets fortunate, although the puck bobbles and it's now on a PAC Saint stick through the neutral zone. They'll carry it back into their own zone and dump it all the way down. Senators will have to reset. Hawks behind his own net. He'll step out, gets it to Martin. Rolls off of his stick, and PAC Saints will throw it back in deep. Hawks back behind his own net again. Pass to Bridges. He'll move through the neutral zone with some speed. He gets into the zone, drops it for Martin. Martin with some space. He drops it back down to Bridges. Back out to Martin. Shot through traffic. Loose puck. Thrown at the net by Bridges there. Blindly, but just missed the net with it. Kept in by Hawks. Dropped for... Oliver did well to keep that in at the blue line. Back below for Bridges to Shigehiro. Bridges will pick it up as it deflects back into the corner. Back to Martin. Martin steps in, shot through traffic. Goaltender was able to get all of it. He'll hold on to it. Nice movement from the Senators there to fill in the balance or the middle of this power play. They got 47 seconds yet to go on the power play. Chambers will take the draw. He wins it. Oliver puts it back to Chome. Chome will dump it into the corner. Treasure giving pressure there. Kept in by... Oh, a nice attempt there. Oliver shot a little high and wide as Chome got it down to him from the point. PAC Saints pressing. They'll slip a puck by, and Oliver will race back and pick it up. Good on him on the back check there. He'll send the puck across. It's tipped away from Chambers. Saints will come back the other way. Saints manage to stay on side of the blue line. Puck back to the point and then dumped all the way in. Chome will pick that one up. He'll reverse it behind the net for Parrott, who reverses it again. Chome with pressure. He steps away from it. And he'll step forward with it as the penalty expires. Even strength now. His clearing attempt off a skate. Not getting much help with it. Chambers will pick that one up and dump it across the center line. He'll pick up the loose puck, but it rolls off his stick. Stays with it was Parrott, pushes it to this PAC blue line, and now PAC Saints will dump it all the way in. Makes it just over the blue line, and now it's back this way. Saints will carry it to the center line, hit their own man again, and that comes in offside for sure, but it's waved off. Senators will send it back down the length of the ice. That will be icing, and we'll have a face-off to the right of VTS. Senators win the draw. Puck rolls around behind. Duff couldn't get to it, and it was out of the reach of Hawks. It'll roll back around the other way now. On the wall. Senators with a step. Babiak tries to make a move through the middle. It ends up on the stick of Duff, and then on the stick of La Rochelle, who takes a shot. But it was so tight into the goaltender, just bounced off into the corner. Hooking call coming to number 13 of the PAC Saints. And Senators will go on the power play as long as there was no retaliatory penalty. La Rochelle, Duff, and Babiak to take the draw. McLean tried to keep it in as PAC Saints got a piece of the loose puck. Could not. Hawks will go back behind his own net. Hawks will carry it up through center. Gives it to Duff. Duff tries to drop it for Babiak. It'll roll through Babiak to Hawks. Hawks across to McLean. On his backhand, he's got some room though. Back up to Hawk. Down to Babiak on the hash marks. He'll step forward, tries to get it to La Rochelle. He does. Back to Hawks at the point. Over to McLean. McLean with a shot. It's just a bit high and it'll roll out of the zone. Looks like it might have deflected. There was definitely a lot of traffic in front. Puck bobbled. McLean will pull it down to himself and send it over to Duff. Duff gains the zone, drops it for La Rochelle. La Rochelle with a nice move to the center of the ice. Goaltender got all of it, or just enough of it. The rebound was collected and sent out of the zone. McLean Tried to chip it forward for Babiuk, but it was definitely out of his reach, and it'll be back into the Senators' territory. Victor leaves it for Martin. Martin to Babiuk. Babiuk with speed. He makes a move. Tries to go to the net. The loose puck. The rebound bops out to La Rochelle, and he's in the right spot at the right time. Pots that puck into a near open net, and it's 4-1. So a power play goal for the Senators with 5:20 to play here in the second period. Bridges will take the draw. He's got Finley and Perrin either side of him. Finley pushes it back to Parrott. Parrott will send it across for Martin. Martin backs into his zone and gets a puck out to Perrin. Perrin will dump it in and chase. He'll get to it first, pushes it for Bridges in the far corner. Bridges with some space. He'll set it up. Martin dumps it in. Penalty now over. I thought that was done with the goal, but my mistake. Now at even strength. Puck up the wall. Sent across ice. No, that's my bad. Hawks now with possession. It rolls off his stick, and PAC will try and dump it back in. It'll hit the mesh there and will be out of play. We'll get a whistle and a face-off in front of the PAC bench. Chambers with the draw. PAC will win that one back to their blue line. They'll step forward and send it in deep. PAC with possession at the hash marks. Nearly bobbled and lost it. Instead, dumped behind the net. McLean picks that up and sends it up the wall. Centered pass for Chambers, but stick checked, and now PAC back the other way. 3-on-3 it looks like. Puck out wide. Open man in front of the net. Victor did well to stop that one and keep it a 4-1 game. Too many stick swings happening, and Victor again coming up with the save, I believe. Puck is deflected up over the glass. We'll get a face-off to his left. Centered pass comes through legs. Chome picks it up on the wall. Tries to get it out of the zone. I don't think he got all of it, though. It's kept in. Battle ensuing here on the hash marks. Tipped and brought up to center. PAC, D to D. Chipped off the wall. Heard footsteps. Loose puck. And PAC end up with it. Centered pass. Shot is over the net. Centered back in front, but it's through all the traffic and out of the zone. PAC regrouping now at their own blue line. They'll send it in, and it's chipped and tapped into the zone. No icing. Parrott to it first. He'll push it in the far corner for Chome. Chome gets to it, but with pressure, it's PAC pushing it back into the corner. Centered pass is tipped out of the zone by Perrin, and Shigehiro will give chase. PAC Saints back through the neutral zone. They lose the puck at the blue line. It's chipped forward for Coots, but it's just out of his reach. And PAC now back the other way. That will be 100% icing. And it'll come back into their zone. We'll have a face-off to the goaltender's right. Babiak with the draw there. PAC Saints come away with it. Bouncing puck. Martin did very well to keep that in. Saints will try again, though, and this time they get it out to the center line. Centered for another PAC Saints player. Heat fans on the shot. Rolls into the corner. Nice pass from Oliver there for Babiak. Babiak makes a few moves. He gets dragged down. Puck rolls out of the zone. Martin have to chase it back down. Chips it back to the blue line, but that's as far as it goes. PAC Saints will carry it back in. They missed the centering pass. Picked up at the blue line, deflected off Babiak there. And Victor will jump on the loose puck at the side of the net. Pushing ensues. Looks like Babiak will get one for sure. Whether PAC Saints get one or not is questionable. Doesn't look like it, so that all happened because of what happened at the other end. Yep. And an unsportsmanlike. Looks like PAC Saints will be on the power play for 4 minutes. Shot is deflected in front, loose puck. Wow, loose puck deflected to the side of the net onto a PAC player, but he couldn't get all of it to get it into the open cage. And it stays a 4-1 game. Minute 30 to play here in the second period. Babiak and Bridges pressing, found low. PAC Saints back the other way. Pardon me, it's Duff and Bridges. Babiak's in the box. And PAC walking the line. They'll send it across. No shot. Shot from the center there. Loose puck drops it in front of Victor. Gotta love that pass. And Victor manages to keep composure and stay in front of it. Face-off won by the Senators. And there's going to be a tripping call coming to the PAC Saints here, which will mean 4-on-4 to finish the period. Even strength 4-on-4. PAC Saints behind their net, nearly stripped of it by Finn Perrin. Chome pushes it up to the red line. PAC back the other way. La Rochelle with pressure there. Puck ends up deep in the corner. Down at the point. Shot. Good save by Victor there. As it had eyes, it was hit in the back of the net if he hadn't touched it. Parrott giving pressure there. It's pushed out to the point. Shot is off the blocker. 20 seconds to play here in the second. Puck in the corner. PAC Saints kept to the outside. La Rochelle with pressure. It pushes down low. Chome battling for it back there. Puck comes out to the point. Good save from Victor again. Back into the corner, and that will do it for the second period. An excellent period for the Senators. Come out of that one 4-1. With 20 more to play, we'll see you back here for the third period momentarily. All right, we're back in business here. PAC Saints deep behind Victor there. Saints on the power play here for 37 seconds, but puck stolen by La Rochelle. He'll tie the puck up deep. PAC struggling to get it by him. They'll shake his coverage and make a pass to no one. It'll go back to La Rochelle. He'll carry it back into his own zone. Rolls it back to McLean. McLean bobbled that. He'll reset and send it down the ice. PAC still with pressure, this time from Brody out of the box. Puck left for Bridges, tries to make his way into the zone. It's deep behind the net. PAC Saints all the way around. Pressure from Brody. Puck is left to roll away, and PAC Saints will carry it back out. Back check from Bridges there. Puck turned the other way now. Shea McLean rolling into the zone. Loose puck rolls back to the point. Good stick check there from Treasure. And a penalty coming to McLean, I believe. And PAC will go back on the power play, what it looks like. For 2 minutes. Face-off deep in the Senators' territory to the right of Victor. Bit of confusion as to whether they're going to drop the puck or not. Here we go. Nope, they're going to... Bridges is waved out of the circle. Face-off tied up and picked up by the same Senators. They'll send it all the way down, right on goal. Pressure from Bridges. Pass from the defenseman goes to Braden Roberts, who blasts it in, and it bounces off number 4 for Saints.
Shea McLean.
Saints with some speed through the neutral zone. Push to the outside. Shot is deflected into the corner. Treasure tries to get it out of the zone. It's kept in at the blue line. Sent back in deep. No. Makes it to Treasure again, and he sends it the length of the ice. Goaltender forced to come out and play it. Saints behind their own net. Pressure from Treasure. They bobble that pass. Pressure again. Bridges is content to leave the man behind his own net. And Treasure will challenge again. Bridges as well. Saints make it through the 2 forwards with some speed. They get behind the net. Centered pass is deflected to the blue line. Kept in. Yes. And Saints come off the wall with it. Shot off the goaltender's pad. Bounces to a loose player again. Free puck thrown right back to a Saints stick again. Fortunate that the cross-ice pass did not connect. It comes back out to the blue line. Bridges with pressure there. Saints rolling away from pressure. They'll dump it in. Braden will get to it first. He's got pressure. He'll push it up the wall for Oliver. Rolled up the wall again to Carter. It rolls past him though, and the Saints will make their way into the neutral zone. Stick check there, pardon me, center of the ice. Stick check from Oliver keeps the puck outside. Shot is blocked by Braden, I believe, and Chalmers is pulled down. There will be a penalty called at one end of the ice, and I believe that's the only one. Looked like maybe there were 2 coming, but no. So Senators will go on the power play, 2-minute power play, I believe, with 15:11 to play here in the 3rd period. 4-1 lead for the Senators after a positive 2nd period. Chambers takes the draw. That one is blown down. Senators out of their own zone here. On the power play, Shea walks in, pushes it back to Parrott. Parrott to Shigehiro. Shigehiro shot through traffic. Goaltender did well to hold on to that one as it bounced off of his crest. It's the candy. Thick shit. Chambers will take the draw. Saints are waved out. Loose puck gets blasted out of the zone and Saints to trace after it. They will get to it first. Parrott will pressure with McLean. And there will be a hooking penalty by the sounds of it as the whistle goes down that far end. And that will negate the power play. Face-off is won back to the corner. Hawks will bring it out from behind his own net, push it back to Oliver, who's pressured there, but manages to sneak away from pressure. Puck is stripped off of him, however, as the PAC Saints have an extra man. Sabres intercept that. Coots has it bounce off of him, right to his stick. He'll get a shot. Nice quick shot. Too much for the goalie to handle. The rebound gets bounced around. It'll end up on the stick of Shigehiro. Shigehiro will drop it back for Martin, who has to pinch. And the Saints will make their way back to center. But Senators will control it, however, as Hawks got to it first at the center line. Nice pass for Coots. Just out of his reach, he avoids the hit. And Shigehiro has it bounce off of him. Coots will push it into the zone. Stretch pass for the PAC Saints. Bobbled slightly, but he manages to keep control of it. Gets a shot. But it's just softly into the pads of Victor. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. It'll be to his left. Senators able to get it all the way down the ice. And PAC Saints will retreat. Even strength still, 4-on-4 here. Saints through the neutral zone. Centering pass is into the middle of the ice, but it's off the stick of Chambers. He'll intercept it this time and kick it out. It's a foot race now as PAC Saints are now on the power play for about 30 seconds. Saints into the Senator zone. They'll dump it around. It's kept in at the point. No, it is not. It's bobbled, and the Saints will have to recover and reload in the neutral zone. Saints tripped up at the blue line, but they're able to get the loose puck deep. Penalty now expiring to Parrott. And he'll collect the puck and give it to Chambers as they enter the zone. Not able to get by the defender, and PAC Saints will go back the other way. Man on man there with Braden Roberts. Shot. Shot is off the goaltender. Rebound bounces favorably into the slot, onto the stick of the PAC Saints, and they will score at even strength after the Senators were able to kill the penalties. Senators win the draw. Shea will move it up the wall. And another penalty coming here, this time for the PAC Saints. I believe a high stick. No, it'll be a tripping call. And so the Senators will go back on the power play. Face-off will be to the left of the Saints goaltender. Babiak takes the draw. PAC win the draw. It's kept in by McLean, but bounces to a Saints player, pardon me. PAC Saints dump it into the corner as it's deflected.
By number 22, Liam Bendel. Assisted by number 7, Hudson Wensley. PAC penalty was for 11. 32 Musial.
Saints centering pass is intercepted there by Duff. Duff will carry it back behind the goal. His centered pass is right onto the stick of a Saint player, and they'll keep possession. Puck to the point. Good block by Brody Babiak. It's a partial breakaway. He's got La Rochelle behind him. It's into the glove of the goaltender. And Brody got himself another 2 minutes by the looks of it. No, it might be another 4-minute penalty. Head contact the call. So there goes the power play, almost immediately. Will indeed be a 4-minute penalty to Brody, so the Senators will have a minute 22 even strength, 4-on-4. Duff will get to the puck. No, he does not. Good stick check there from La Rochelle. He'll push it into the zone. Offside, pardon me, that was Parrott.
Penalty number 19,
La Rochelle comes up with the loose puck. He'll push it back to Martin. Martin, deflected into the bench by the PAC Saints player, will get a whistle and a face-off in the neutral zone. 56 seconds to go at even strength, 4-on-4. Yeah. Senators dump that puck in. 42 seconds to go here in the even strength, and the Senators will then be on the penalty kill. Duff pressing. PAC Saints will chip it into their own bench, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off in front of their bench. No, pardon me, it'll be to the left of the PAC Saints goaltender. Face-off won by the Senators. Martin at the half wall. Nice shot off the leg. Deflection out and onto a PAC Saints stick. Treasure was able to strip that back briefly, and then it ends up on the stick of a PAC Saint player again. Battle in the corner ensues here. PAC with possession around the back of the net. Battle at the wall. Puck pushed back into the corner. And Parrott trying to strip the puck of a player there. He's got it in his feet. Able to keep it behind the net. Hawks battling for it back there as well. Pardon me, Treasure back there battling for it as well with Martin. Rolls up the wall, back to the point. PAC Saints stepping out, save, deflected into the corner. Still battling for it there. Oliver will get to it, tries to get out of the zone. It's kept in. Back to the point, stepping across. D to D. Down low he goes. All the way around, looking for a stick. He'll bring it up to the hash marks. Cross ice. With a bit of room. Treasure bumps the man and still got the puck, however, down deep now. Centered pass is deflected and rolls just wide of the net. Hammered by Martin, but could not be let out of the zone as PAC Saints keep it in. Now moving well into the slot. Oliver will pick up that loose puck as it rolls off the Saints player, and he'll send it down on the ice. PAC in their own zone. Minute 18 to go in that power play. Good stick from Shigehiro, but it bounces off a body and carries back. PAC Saints back into the zone. Shot. Loose puck. Pushed aside by Robert. And PAC now with it on the wall. To center. To the short side. Back to the blue line. Far side. Shot. Victor got a piece of it off the pad, and it rolls into the corner and up the wall. Battle for it there with Bridges. And the Saints will come out with it with an extra man. Good save. Puck into the corner. Pressure there. 35 seconds to go in the penalty. To Babiak.
Great short-handed play here as the boys have kept
Absolutely.
it to the outside.
Chome able to get it up to the blue line and out. Pressure from Bridges. As the Saints will go right behind their own net again with about 16 seconds to go in that penalty. They'll give it one more try. Roberts tries to get the hit there, but separates man from puck, and the Senators will send it all the way down. That will do it now for the penalty. Even strength. As the puck is sent past all three forwards. PAC Saints fan on the shot. Loose puck rolls into the corner. Babiak will collect it. Loose puck sent in the slot. It's rolled back to the point. Fanned on the pass, but collected nonetheless. Off a shin pad and centered for nice pass attempts from their feet or from their knees. And the Saints will carry it in offside. We'll get a whistle and be able to freshen up the lines here for a face-off in front of the Senators bench. Loose puck in front of the net. Senators will send it to the wall. Shot attempt is blocked. Puck is kept in at the blue line. It'll roll to Hawks. He's got pressure. Tries to get it up the wall. Can't get it out. Saints will push it back down deep. Rolled all the way around the far wall. Duff trying to manhandle it. He could not. This time, McLean with some space. He'll bring it out of the zone and dumps it in deep. PAC Saints now back the other way. Senators yet again not able to keep PAC in their own zone. We'll struggle with that here in the third period. Babiak now. Chips it up the wall to himself. It's kept in the zone, but sent to center. Sent to the blue line. Sent through traffic. Trying to find Duff out front. Babiak blocks that clearing attempt. And PAC will be forced to go behind their own net. Interference there, so no one could get to the puck and pressure. And the puck is flipped up.
Heads up play by Cody Taylor.
Totally. Parrott puts a hand on it, keeps it from entering the zone. Saints will try again, however. Centered pass drops loose in front of La Rochelle. He'll push it for Babiak. A nice bounce off the wall. Tries to get it back to Treasure. It bounces that way. And it's dumped back into the corner. And I believe Brody now with the third penalty in as much time. He's going to the box for cross-check this time. So the Senators will go back on the penalty kill, courtesy of Brody Babiak again.
Sure, penalty number 19, Brody Babiak. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Penalty now being assessed, not really sure to whom. Hopefully not to the Senators. Referee's discussing it. So Liam Chomey will get a coincidental minor with one of the Saints players. Still just a one-man advantage for the PAC Saints. PAC win the draw. On the power play for a minute 28. Rolled around the wall to Oliver. He could not get it out as it bounces off shins.
For roughing. PAC Saints penalty number 9, Parker Harrison, 2 minutes for roughing.
Out to the point, Saints D-to-D pass, back to the point, to the wide side, shots fanned on. The rebound was collected and backhanded wide of the net and then bounced favorably for PAC on the far side. They'll bury that one. It's now a 4-3 game and the Saints are back in it, in large part to the penalties that Senators have not been able to avoid. Timeout called. Face off at center ice here. 4-3 the score in favor of the Senators. Clinging to a 1-goal lead here at the moment based on how the period has gone. Shigehiro will pick up that puck and dump it in deep. PAC Saints losing a wheel there and dropping the puck for Shigehiro. It's dumped behind the net by Coots. Chambers challenging for it. Bouncing puck. St. Albert will end up with it. Pardon me. Parkland County will end up with it, but they can't get it out of the zone. Shigehiro back into the zone. Centers a pass into the feet of Coots. Couldn't control it. Hawks able to put a skate on that one in the neutral zone, but Saints get another favorable bounce. They'll make it into Senators territory. McLean gets a stick on it and pushes it up the wall to himself.
Good PAC Saints goal scored by number 6.
His pass attempt up the wall is off
by number
the netting.
19, Tanner Rushbell. And number 28, Evan Kuzi.
A solid 10 seconds less on the clock, or more on the clock.
Yeah.
They're sorting it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Senators again with a face-off to the right of Victor. Martin behind his own net. He'll find Perrin with the puck, and they break out of their zone. It's dumped in now. Perrin goes down, no call. Bridges into the corner for it, and the whistle goes, as it was actually called, by the trailing official. And so the Senators will go on the power play as number 19 from the PAC Saints goes to the box for 2. Face-off, one forward. Babiuk is back on the ice. Interesting choice.
PAC penalty number 19, Tanner Rushbell. 2 minutes for tripping.
La Rochelle with a shot. Duff picks up the rebound. Couldn't turn to get a shot on net. It's pushed behind the net by La Rochelle for Babiuk. Rolls off of his stick. He'll battle with Duff for it. Now battling by himself. La Rochelle comes in. It rolls to Martin. Martin will dump it down the wall for La Rochelle. Gives himself some space, walks out, tries to find an open stick. It rolled off of him though, and now back the other way.
Good job, Quaid.
Excellent play by Quaid to keep it in at the blue line. Stick to Duff. Duff with it now. He'll turn and fires it blindly. It's given right to PAC Saints. And they're back the other way now. Duff will have to chase it down. Parrott there with him. Parrott will drop the puck for Duff. It's sent across for Martin. Martin dumps it into the corner and he'll chase it down himself. Pushes it up the wall. He's still got possession. He's got Babiuk low. He'll give it to Babiuk, who's looking for La Rochelle in front, or Shea. McLean stepping in. And the Saints will send it all the way down with about 37 seconds to play in that power play. Saints first to the puck. And dumped back around. Again, Saints are first to the puck. Stripped there. But they battle back and still get the puck deep in the corner. McLean going into the corner now. Puck left for Treasure, I believe. Yes, it is. He'll reverse behind the net. McLean flat-footed looking for the outlet pass. The defenseman will go back and forth between each other as they find someone at the blue line. And Carter Oliver will end up with the puck. He rolls it into the zone, tries to chase it down. Back to it first. Good pressure from Treasure. Alleviates the breakout by the Saints, but a bit of loose coverage, and the Saints with a bit of space. They'll find some room. Only a minute left to play in this period. Kept in at the blue line by Parrott, dumped down low, and the bouncing puck will roll out. Parrott will go back for it and carry it behind the net. He's pressured though and slips the pressure. Now he's got another defender on him. Chambers will pick up the loose puck. Tries to put it up the wall. No one there. Deflected. Good save. Good save. Empty net now. And the Senators will send that down to catch their breath. And PAC Saints will call a timeout. We'll give them 30 seconds to think about what they're doing. And hopefully the Senators will do the same. Face-off won by the Senators, and they will dump it down the ice before the music even stops. And we'll do that one more time, this time with about 25 to go. Face-off won by the Saints. Centered pass is thrown at the net. Loose puck, battle ensuing here. Puck is covered and whistled down. As far as I know, not in the net, so 16 seconds remaining now. Face-off left of VTS. Won by the Saints and pushed out of the zone with 11 seconds to play. Saints will have to clear the zone before they can re-enter. They do with 4 seconds to play. Shot on net is wide. Saved by Victor. And the Senators, are able to hold on to the 1-goal lead to finish up this third period and get the victory. That's 2 in a row for the Senators. Thanks very much for joining us from Spruce Grove. Safe travels home.